Hi guys, today we're looking at new wild swim locations, and a good way of finding new places to swim is using the Ordnance Survey app. Now when you buy Ordnance Survey paper maps, they come with mobile download. So that's a scratch off code that comes in the front of the paper map, and that gives you everything that is covered by your paper map on your phone. This is a really good way of finding new swim spots. So all we're looking for here is either rivers or lakes that we know are good for swimming. So this is the River Great Ouse, and we know we can swim in the Great Ouse. So all we're looking for is a way of accessing the rivers. So here we have a common in Newport Pagnell. It has this orange and brown border around it, which defines it as public access land. And as you can see, the public access land extends right up to the side of the river. So that's going to be our first place. We're going to look for wild swim spots around here. And I just scroll around, keep looking down the river. And there's another good place here by this weir. As you can see, there's a bridle way that crosses the river. So that's given us public access. That's given a footpath, a bridle way access to the river. And we're going to check out that one. It's marked as Weir on the map. Now weirs are quite interesting. Sometimes they're quite fast, sometimes you can't really swim in them. But another feature of looking at it on your phone rather than a paper map, you can switch to aerial view. An aerial view gives you a satellite image. Now the satellite image doesn't seem to be as crisp as Google Maps, but it gives you good insight to what the river looks like. It shows you, I mean, sometimes just by the aerial view you can see if that river is going to be good or not. Sometimes I switch across to Google Maps as well just to verify it, but it's great the fact you can switch between OS Leisure, which is 1 to 25,000, and then switch into an aerial view. You can pinpoint some great wild swim spots. So let's go and have a look at these two swim spots I found and see if these will be good locations for the future. So this is the first spot. It looks pretty good. I have absolutely no doubt that a lot of people come here for wild swimming. This is Berryfield, Newport Pagnell. So this is open access land behind me. We have the right, public has the right to come on the land up until the river. And we know the River Great Ouse is a navigable river. So that means you can swim in it. And so this is a perfect wild swimming spot. I only found this, no one told me about this. I didn't find it on the internet. I only found this by using the OS map, Ordnance Survey map, scrolling down the River Great Ouse, finding areas with good access to them. So I'm not going to swim today, unfortunately. I didn't bring my towel. This is just a dog walk. This is just a recce mission. But this is an absolutely amazing spot. I'm sure a lot of people do use this because this is like a lovely beach area going into a lovely area of the river. Now we're going to move on to the other spot, the weir, and check that out. But location 1 out of 2, tick that. Definitely come back here in the future and wild swim this one. Hi guys, so this is the second location we found on OS Maps. This is Gayhurst Weir. There are signs here from the Environment Agency saying no swimming, beware strong currents. Now how legitimate those signs are, I don't know, because we know we have public access to this. We're on a public footpath. We know we can swim in the River Great Ouse, so we have a river we can swim in. We have public access going to it. I think these signs here from the Environment Agency are just precautionary. They're here for safety. You know, if you're not a strong swimmer, this weir is quite fast flowing. Personally, I wouldn't want to swim in it. It's very shallow, it's very fast. But if you go just 100, 200 meters downstream, it's a lot deeper, it's a lot slower flowing. That looks a more ideal place to wild swim. But this is all part of doing recce's. This is part of the process of finding places to wild swim. Use the OS Maps app. look for rivers or lakes you know you can swim in, and then look for footpaths or public access you have going to those bodies of water. Like we've done here, we found the first one in Newport Pagnell that looked lovely. This one at Gayhurst looks really good as well, but just bear in mind the currents are quite strong. Sometimes when you go to the satellite view, you can tell if there's a strong current. If the water's white, if it's white water, you know it's flowing fast. So sometimes you can rule locations out if they look, you know, just dangerously fast. But here we knew we had a weir. That would be an interesting place to come to, and just slightly downstream there's a lovely place to wild swim. So that's it. The OS Maps app is a great tool in your armory for finding places to wild swim, maybe finding places that not too many people other know about that and are unique to you. Just find rivers, lakes that you know you can swim in and that have public access going to them, and then that's going to be a legitimate place for you to wild swim. You're not trespassing, you're not breaking any rules. Just use your own common sense. If the water looks dangerous, if it looks fast, if it looks above your ability, then find somewhere safer, find somewhere that suits your ability. So this is the next bridge downstream from the weir we were just at. It's only about 200 meters. As you can see, the water here is a lot calmer, it's deeper, it's slower moving, it looks an easier place to wild swim. So this is probably what I would consider a nice spot to be. I look at coming back to this one as well, but we found two great locations today, the one in Newport Pagnell, the one here in Gayhurst. Simply found these 5 minutes on OS Maps and found two great new wild swim locations. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you find it useful. Hopefully it helps you find new and interesting places to wild swim in your local area, or maybe beyond, maybe when you're going on holiday, when you're exploring. It's a great way. OS Maps app is fantastic for finding new places to wild swim. Thanks for watching this video, guys. As always, drop me comments if you like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that good stuff. Drop me comments if you want to see me do anything else, and I'll see you in a future video.